Another update for you. I am coming to you tonight from my kitchen, having a glass of wine, getting ready to cook. But I wanted to tell you about my day. I haven't talked to you in a couple days. I did do an Instagram live the other day. Had over 600 people watching at once, which is a lot of people for me to talk to. So I'll probably do something like that again on Instagram or Facebook. So we're about 2 weeks into the quarantine here in Rome. And today, for the first time, I went out, like far away from home. I've been around the block a few times. But today I went I was gone for about an hour. And it was all legit. So any of you trolls out there watching, you can find someone else to harass today. No, but it was legit. So I went to the grocery store. And the cool thing about the grocery store here, at least the one that I went to, is they give you hand sanitizer and rubber gloves. That way when you go in, you're not touching things with germy hands. It was all fully stocked. They're even stocking the shelves even more while I was there. Not a lot of people in the store. But I will say this, being out is bizarre because there was nobody on the streets. I saw 2 cars in the whole hour I was gone. A couple of public buses that were empty, but nobody walking. It was just me out there. Really weird. The streets are clean. If you've never been to Rome, that's a shocker because the streets are usually pretty dirty. But the streets were spotless. The garbage cans, they were all spotless. So that was kind of nice. I went by one of my favorite churches, and the churches are still open, of course. The pharmacies, grocery stores, but the churches, some of them have reduced their hours, and so they're open, but not all day as they usually are. Speaking of church, I know for a lot of you back home, this is your first week with an online service, or some of you had parking lot masses. That's kind of cool. We don't get to do that here. With the online masses, we've been doing that for a couple weeks here. And first of all, it doesn't get any less weird watching mass on a computer. But I do have a tip for you, and that is to get dressed and to actually sit, kneel, stand at the appropriate times. Don't just sit on your couch and watch. Do the responses and actually participate. And it's especially awkward if you have people in the room with you, but I think it helps. So just give that a try the next time you have an online mass, which can be every day because everybody's broadcasting now, which is really cool. It's one of the great things coming out of this, is that you can watch all these different people do their masses and the homilies and things like that. So I've really enjoyed that. Speaking of getting dressed, a mental health tip for you. I think most people, for the first week or so in quarantine, just sit around in sweat clothes and pajamas. And maybe that's okay for a few days, but I think that after a while, it kind of wears on you mentally. And so I think it's important to get dressed. So give that a try. Put on some nice clothes and just go about your day like it's a normal day, except you're stuck at home. Some good news. So today, second day in a row, in Italy, we've had a reduction in the number of deaths. So it's still way too many, but it's dropping. And it's dropped now 2 days in a row. And that's the first time since this all started that we've had a drop in the deaths. So maybe the quarantine is working. We probably won't know for sure for another week or so. But it's still a little bright spot in all of these dark days we're having. So that's it for now. I'll do another update maybe tomorrow. It would help if you sent me some questions that you have or some topics I can speak to you about, because most people just want to know about grocery shopping, and I can only talk about grocery shopping so much. So that's it. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay faithful, and remember to get dressed. We're all in this together. We're all going to get through it together. So we may as well look good while we're doing it. That's it. Talk to you soon. Thanks.